And I'm one of those fathers who have a middle-aged child who has come out of the closet. I love her unconditionally. Now, I didn't get back to the point of loving her unconditionally when she came out of the closet. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the first response, especially for most fathers, is shock and awe, put it in those terms. And after recovery, it was back to, I'm her parent. I love her unconditionally. And when I hear and when I talk to ministers or priests about the same thing, they say, you need to love her unconditionally. Well, I may love her, but that doesn't mean I accept what she believes in and what she is experiencing.
Do you have a question?
My question is, as a parent, and I think you know what's coming, as a parent, how do we respond? Relative to that, how do we respond?
When I was 5 years old, I won a contest and was officially recognized as Garth Brooks' biggest fan in the entire world. Yeah, no, you can't make that up. I won it right by drawing a picture of him illustrating my favorite song, I'm Shaving, with my favorite lyric, I'm shaving. My mother clarified the lyric is I'm shameless. I shut myself in the bedroom and cried for a long time. It was never the same. And recently I got to see Garth Brooks in Portland, a long time later, dressed much like I am today. I remember my mother saying, maybe you don't want to wear the glasses. Saying, I don't have another pair, I'm committed and I have to see. I remember being there, and it still sounded like I'm shameless. I had tears, I had the feeling, but he played this song, and people always want to play the new song, right? Or people want to hear the new, not hear the new song, excuse me. The musician wants to, but the audience wants to hear the old hits. And Garth Brooks has been very open about, there's this process where he makes eye contact with all the fans, and he gives them a moment. He gives each of them a real moment they came for. And I saw him doing that. What we're talking about, being authentic and present and connected. And he played this new song, and I had known he played all these old hits anyway, but he played a new song because he wanted to, and it's how he had that side spin-off thing that was really weird, Chris, whatever. He was trying to play new music. He played this new song called People Loving People. That's the answer. It's people loving people. Garth Brooks' sister was a lesbian. Right? She died a few years ago, not when marriage was even necessarily legal for gay and lesbian, bisexual people in our country. And so Garth Brooks said something profound like 20 years ago, something like, I think that someday God may just have to explain to us why some people love people of the same sex. Well, until then, I'm going to love people. And what I would say is that you don't have to accept anything for your daughter because your daughter is the daughter that was born to you. For real, your daughter is who she was before she had name. I don't know when she got the name she got, but she's who she was before she had name. She's who she was in that moment. She's existed as an egg in your wife when your wife was a baby. You are inextricably linked in that sexuality created her. Whatever it means to you, and whatever you struggle to understand in her sexuality, yours created who she is. And so this notion that you have to accept it assumes that she's anything but human. She's human. And it also assumes what sex is. And I think we should just say sex is anything that gets sperm to egg, creates a baby. Everything else is touch. And touch is an extension of love when it's welcome. That's it. And then we can get over this. We can move on to loving each other and supporting each other. At most, it's like a really kind of intense hug, but it's a hug. It's connection. And we have all this shame we like to throw on it to get excited, but we don't have to do that. That's a choice. And I would just suggest there's nothing in this world, there's no storyline or narrative worth losing the amazing opportunity of creating life and being a steward for it. And I would stand judgment for having loved my child no matter what, any day, no matter what. Because and that's, I think, where we're going to end up. I'm willing to do that. And if I need to, I'll burn with them. But I think that love will get me where I need to go. So,